Don't do it.
Hi guys. Faye and Lizzie here with you again. So I hope you were able to practice some of your belly breathing after our last little class. We're going to start this class taking 3 mindful breaths with our Hoberman spheres. Lizzie, you want to use yours or do you want to use your hands? Okay, I'll use my hands. So remember, let's get in our mindful bodies. With our legs crossed, our back is tall and straight, just like a flower that's growing up towards the sun. Let your eyes close if you're comfortable with that, just bringing a soft gaze down to the floor, or you can let your eyes close, so open or close, whichever you're more comfortable with. So sending our breath into our belly on the inhale, breathe in, breathe out. Inhale, exhale. Last time, breathe in, breathe out. Good. How was that, Lizzie?
Good.
Were you able to practice your belly breathing at all since last time?
Mm-hmm.
How was it?
Good.
Good. What did you notice about it?
It makes you control your breath a little more.
Yeah. And if you control your breath, you can control your emotions and might help you control your thoughts a little bit more.
Fight or flight.
Yes, exactly. Fight or flight. Good job teaching this girl well.
I'm teaching you well.
Yes, she does teach me well all the time. I think we learn just as much from our kids as they do from us, if not more. So today, we're going to learn how to we're going to focus more on being mindful of our breath. So last time we just mainly learned how to belly breathe, how to breathe properly, and why we want to breathe properly. And today we're just going to practice being mindful of our breath. And if you remember, being mindful just means paying attention on purpose without judging the experience, just noticing it and accepting it for what it is. Okay? So, Lizzie, what am I doing right now?
Breathing.
I'm breathing. Did anybody have to teach me how to do that, or does it happen automatically?
Hopefully it happens automatically.
Hopefully so. Otherwise, we probably wouldn't be sitting here right now, right? We might have a problem. Yeah, so our breath is something that's controlled by our nervous system, by certain parts of our brain. It just happens automatically. We don't typically have to think about it. The only problem is that sometimes we start to form these patterns of breathing with our chest, which can make us feel super anxious. And like Lizzie said, it can trigger our fight or flight, make us feel like we need to run away or hide or freeze or fight back. And what we would prefer is to be in our rest and digest part of our parasympathetic nervous system so that we can feel calm and relaxed, and then we can respond to situations more thoughtfully. Okay? Lizzie, how could that be helpful? Responding to situations thoughtfully.
You could think before doing something.
And how can that help you?
Like if someone makes you mad, you can think before saying something that you regret.
Yes, you can think before saying or doing something that you might regret later. Yes, good job, Lizzie. Okay, so let's go ahead. I'm going to show you guys how to do this. So just sit up straight. You can bring one hand to your belly if you like. If you want, you can place one on your chest or your heart. You can let your eyes close or just bring a soft gaze down to the ground in front of you. And just notice what happens when you breathe in and out. Notice if your breath feels full, like you're able to get a big breath, or if it feels contracted, like it's hard to get a breath. Notice how fast you're breathing, whether it's slow or fast, or if it's kind of jumpy and not the same length for each breath. You might notice the temperature of the breath coming in and out of your nose. And then you might also notice what part of your body moves when you breathe in and breathe out. So again, is it your belly that's moving, or is it more your chest and shoulders? Again, just noticing the experience without judging it or judging yourself, just seeing what's happening. Noticing how it feels. Now go ahead and just relax your hands back down to your lap and just let that go and come back to your natural breath. And Lizzie, can you tell me what an anchor is?
They're used for ships. Like if they want to stop, you throw the anchor over and it keeps it held still.
Yeah,
Doesn't move.
holds it in place, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, perfect. So I'm going to teach you guys how to use your breath as an anchor, okay? So, and how it's an anchor for us is it's going to help us keep our focus, our attention in place. And we're going to keep it in place on our breath, whether that's with our belly or maybe noticing it under our nostrils. Remember, noticing the temperature of the air flowing in and out. So we're going to use our breath to hold our focus and attention in place and to help keep it from wandering off to different things, which is perfectly normal. That's what our brains do. But we would like to do it less to help us kind of build that muscle of our brain of keeping our focus and attention in place. Okay? So we're gonna try our breathing practice again, and we're gonna try it for 1 minute. I'm gonna time us. And we're gonna see if we can use our breath as an anchor. We're gonna notice when our attention gets pulled away, and then we're gonna use our breath as an anchor to bring our focus back to our breath again, okay? Are you ready, Lizzie? Okay, ready, set, go. Just noticing your body as it breathes. Noticing the pace, how fast or slow it is. Noticing the fullness of our breath. Noticing our belly as it moves up and down. Or noticing the temperature of the air as it flows in and out of your nose. And noticing when our mind gets distracted and wanders off like a little puppy. Noticing that, not judging ourselves for it, but just bringing our attention back to the breath. So how was that, Lizzie? Was it hard?
Yeah, it was hard.
Yeah, can you tell me what was hard about it?
Trying to keep a pace with your breathing through your stomach instead of your chest.
Okay, so trying to remember to breathe with our belly instead of our chest. Did you notice your mind wander at all?
Yeah.
Yeah, got distracted by some noises around us, yeah. And did you notice when you got distracted? And then did you have thoughts about being distracted? No. Sometimes people might think, oh, why do I keep getting distracted? Or why are those people being loud? But instead, just noticing that and bringing our attention back to our breath, right? Were you able to do that? Then you did it. Good job. So it's not about forcing our mind to stop thinking and wondering. It's more about noticing when it happens and then bringing our attention back to our anchor. And we do that over and over and over and over, hundreds and thousands of times. And we'll start to notice that the space between getting distracted and staying focused starts to get bigger. So we notice that we're able to focus on things for longer periods of time. We're able to notice when we're starting to get upset about something before we explode on somebody. We're able to notice how other people are feeling so that we can respond more compassionately to them. I could go on and on about all the awesome benefits of this superpower of mindfulness. But for today, we'll stop there. So, Lizzie, when would be a good time you think to practice doing this?
During school,
Yeah, during school,
at home.
at home, maybe at bedtime or when you wake up in the morning. Yep, just notice.
Before exercising.
Before exercising, that's a good one. Yep. Yep. So what I would like for you guys to do as homework is to just maybe practice being mindful of your breath for maybe start out 30 seconds, or maybe challenge yourself and see if you can do a minute or then 2 minutes, or maybe even teach somebody you know how to do this as well. Okay? So that's all for today, guys. Namaste. And we'll see you next time. Thanks, guys.